Washington, Associated Press. President Donald Trump's administration has requested the Supreme Court's permission to terminate humanitarian parole for hundreds of thousands of immigrants from 4 countries, potentially leading to their deportation. The emergency appeal seeks to overturn a lower court order that maintains temporary legal status for over 500,000 individuals from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. The Republican administration argues that the decision improperly interferes with the Department of Homeland Security's authority. Solicitor General John Sauer stated, "The district court has nullified one of the administration's most consequential immigration policy decisions. The order from U.S. District Judge Indira Talwani in Boston prevents the Trump administration from prematurely ending the migrants' temporary legal status." Her ruling in mid-April occurred shortly before their permits were set to expire, which would have exposed them to removal from the country. Judge Talwani, appointed by Democratic President Barack Obama, noted that individuals in the program face the choice of fleeing the country or staying and risk losing everything. She criticized the government's rationale for ending the program as based on an incorrect reading of the law. Sauer contended that the judge misinterpreted the law, particularly her conclusion that any revocations of parole must be determined on a case-by-case basis. He argued that ending the program early enables the federal government to expedite the removal of people from the country, aligning with the Trump administration's policy goals. This case is one of many emergency appeals the Trump administration has made to the Supreme Court, with several related to immigration. The government recently requested the court to revoke temporary legal protections from 350,000 Venezuelans, and continues to engage in legal battles over efforts to deport individuals accused of being gang members to a prison in El Salvador under an 18th-century wartime law called the Alien Enemies Act. Trump pledged during his campaign to deport millions of individuals residing in the country illegally. His administration has also aimed to dismantle policies from President Joe Biden's Democratic administration that established new pathways for people to live legally in the U.S., typically for 2 years with work authorization. Biden has utilized humanitarian parole more than any other president, employing a special presidential authority in effect since 1952. Beneficiaries included over 500,000 Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans who arrived in the United States, with financial sponsors on 2-year permits since late 2022, with authorization to work. Advocates have described the Trump administration's attempt to end the program as unprecedented and argued that it violated federal rule-making procedures.